Hello? Hello? How ironic is that? All right. I think I'm playing. I don't know. I'm waiting for it to turn on my TV. There we go. Game on. I may or may not have talked to myself for 2 minutes. Uh, and realized I didn't hit the start button. But hey, man, I made it. We're here. We're here. All right. Mine pocket's 88. Like we're getting close, man. Um, Once we get to 90, like 2 more weeks, and then we're at the final 10. Um, I have to finish outlining everything for Mind Pockets 100. Yes. I need Courtney's Mind Pockets. I need to find out what episodes Courtney was on. Shit. I would have the original recordings, but I don't know what episode folder they're in. Ooh, that does make it difficult. Um, how's everybody doing? Fucking happy Saturday. One of the best nights of the week. We're just all hanging out. Um, yeah. How's everybody's week going? Everybody caught up on the Christmas shopping? What Christmas movies are you guys watching? I would like to hear. Um, let's get set up over here. Let's blow my nose. Stand by. I got my hat. I got my lights on. All right, mine pockets. Mm, um, let me turn that one off. And over here. We got yeah. So, anybody watch the 5 hour co-working video? It was me hanging out and doing some work. I did get quite a bit done. That's the thing. And then realized there's a handful of things I didn't do. So, yeah. But, um, I'm like 90% sure I put this together correctly. I already have Monday. Monday, I have a very interesting pocket lint. So, woot woot for that. I just have to do. I think screen recording would be better and just make copies of them. But I might be able to just. I got some YouTube clips that we're going to look at on Monday. I'm trying to decide if I want to do 6 or 9. 3 channels or 2 channels. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. How's everybody doing? I still love this trick. Um, it's Vinny's note card from his interview. Let's see. Do we have any cool interviews coming up? Let me think. Who have I emailed? Andy McElfresh. Mr. C still working out his dates. Liam may or may not be back tomorrow, so we may or may not hear something from Liam. But we got Megan coming back on tomorrow. We're gonna play some games similar to the games that Liam played. Um, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Skippy skip. You smoke. Oh shoot! Like I was hoping it wasn't true, but it might be. Vinny's not here yet, right? You made a comment that says I talk about a lot of wrestling. Well, just those couple episodes were like it's not super wrestling heavy, but today is John Cena's last night. So how do I find that? Liam didn't text me, so um, it is Gunther. No, uh, let's see. Hold on, I'm just looking through the YouTubes real quick. The final match. Like, is it over? December 13th. Oh, let's do some Googling real quick. Let's find out when. Saturday night. What's the name of the stupid thing? Saturday night. Um, John Cena last match. Looks like it's over. I gotta go back and watch the highlights to that. Yeah, 8 minutes ago. Yahoo updated it. Get off my screen. I don't want to watch you. I don't know. There's a couple of there was some speculation at one point. Um, hey, did anybody hear that Andy Dick almost passed away? We did have the villain from The Mask pass away today, so that is sad. But yeah, Andy Dick. How did we lose? Like, let's see. Hold on. What else is going on here? Like, I try to go. Like every once in a while, like I'll hit CNN once a day, just to see what some of the headlines are. It's like craziness out there, man. It's like the end of days. But like they have to be on YouTube now. Anyway, we're almost ready for the show. We're almost ready for the show. Yeah, man, we're gonna have a good time. It's a good mind pockets. I had a fairly interesting week. No, I didn't. I lied. What did I do this week? Nothing super crazy. I just enjoyed last Sunday. Monday I enjoyed. Wednesday I think was fun. Hi, Grandma. Minute 4. All right, we're almost there, guys. We're gonna do this. All right, hang out for a second, and we'll get this show started. Oh man, here we go. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh man. All right, here we go. Start recording. There we go. Adjust. Maybe. Welcome to the award-winning Mind Pockets. It's Saturday. Dude, man. It's Saturday. Like, if this isn't on your calendar for Saturdays, you need to put it on your calendar, man. This is a solid show, guys. Oh, I don't think there's a single Mind Pocket 100 Mind Pocket today. So there we go. We got some growth happening. Um, I'm sitting different than normal. I don't know why. Anyway, uh, Mind Pockets. If your first time, it's interesting. Mind Pockets the last 2 weeks have been doing like significantly better than normal on the YouTubes, both in live and playbacks. Nothing crazy. Like I'm not seeing like consistent triple digits yet, but like I'm seeing some like I got some comfortable numbers. Like I enjoy the numbers that we're seeing. Um, how fun would that be? That's the goal, man. Let's get to 100 watches on each of these Mind Pockets moving forward. Um, anyway, so if it's your first time to Mind Pockets, I am Ben. This is my desk. Uh, I podcast um, with the kids, with Megan. Grandma's been on a couple. My sisters have been on. That show's on Monday. Also Monday, there's another live stream for Nooners. I do some stuff with some teenagers. But tonight, Saturday, Mind Pockets. It's a gem. You're gonna enjoy it. Hang out. I've recorded 10 different thoughts and ideas. Hello. Throughout the week, and I will play them for you, and we will comment on them. Um, Nothing crazy this week. Mom did make Mind Pockets again, but I think she'll be okay with it this week. Um, but yeah, let's do award-winning Mind Pockets. Let's go and get the show started. Maybe. New season of Beast Games is coming up. So I don't know, soon. When would I have time? But I'm not going to. But I would like to do an episode recap. Like season one, I kind of went deep dive on the the psychology behind a lot of the games and just how crazy it is. But it's like not like the worst idea I've had to do like a review by episode, like every week. I guess I have to figure out what time it plays. Let's discuss. Oh man. For whatever reason, I think most of them this week are slightly longer than normal. Okay, I saw a trailer for Beast Games 2, Season 2. I think a lot of people watched it. Most of the people here probably didn't watch it. But I did do a review of Season 1, like somewhere in the middle towards the end. I did a review on it. There is something fascinating with regards to the games that he plays. Um, and the comparison was the Milgram experiments and the Stanford experiments. Back in the 50s and 60s, you would have these like weird psychological tests where you would test test people's like social compliance, um, behavior in different uh, power roles, like very interesting stuff, right? So the Milgram experiments, they did a bunch of those, but science was like it's unethical. The Stanford experiments, within like 4 days, they stopped it because it was the results were getting crazy, and again viewed as unethical. So what was interesting about the Mr. Beast stuff was he's literally doing the same psychological experiments with people, but we see it as entertainment. So, but just for click wise, like there is a okay, Liam, myself, um, had we done like a podcast while watching wrestling live or discussing like main event stuff the same night or the next day. Like all of those videos, no matter how like bad they are, get grips of views. So like part of me is like, is there a day that I can find 30 minutes and just do a Ben's summary of episode one, two, three, right? And then just describe to you guys in Ben's ranting kind of way. Nah, yeah, it's mostly a rant most of the time. But I don't know. I keep it to like tight 30, like 20 or 30. Be like, here's the game he played. Here's like the weird like brain science behind it. Here's what the people did, and kind of just give you guys a weekly update since you're never gonna watch it. Um, but and it goes back to the idea of the movies that made us, right? As an audio, one just side note, our discussions of television and movies that we watch are fucking brilliant. They're like legit conversation, right? Like we're not just like we 100% hate something or we're just going to stroke it off like on something. Like there's a couple rabbit holes or detours that we go. I think for the most part, it sounds, I don't know. I want to say it sounds intelligent, and I really do think it does. I think um, we go deep into all aspects of the movie or TV show. Like we're watching one show now that has multiple layers, um, and I think it was I think it'd be for the most part interesting. So similar to that, if there was a video component to it, I think more people would watch it and give us a chance to hear our opinions about these things. So just a nice targeted video with Mr. Beast content, just because. Just a thought. I don't know. I think it comes out in February. Um, because does anybody review Mr. Beast videos like current videos? So he just did one about with an airplane, right? Some pilots were going to win an airplane. It's like 23 minutes long. Does anybody review his stuff? Because um like that's not a bad algorithm to get into. Like if you subscribe to Mr. Beast, you see all of his content. And then because I have Mr. Beast content, like the idea is I would just start flowing into other people's stuff. Not a bad idea. I won't do it. I got multiple projects happening. I don't have time for that. I would like to do it with somebody else. I do think um, a review would be better with a two person to kind of bounce an idea off of. Um, but it was just a thought. I saw it and I'm like, that'd be interesting if I did.
Shout out to Megan. All right, so we had we had a conversation. We were researching some stuff. but good time to like learn some history that we were discussing. And then also the realization that although the majority of it would have been a great podcast, that our sense of humor would dictate that we couldn't have recorded all of it. Overall, pretty good time. I enjoyed it.
All right. Fell down a rabbit hole with Megan. We wanted to understand how civilization advanced and grew as much as we have. We had some guesses. We did some research. Um, Fascinating stuff that we had found out. For the most part, like fairly interesting. But every once in a while, I'll throw in a joke that's a little bit. I don't know. Not like it's not bad, but I don't think it would play well. Nothing super crazy. It's one of those jokes where uh, are obviously best said in the moment, but it was fun. Um, it was fun because also throughout this conversation, like okay, so my problem for fucking 3 years is like I had nobody to talk to, right? So every once in a while, like a nice brain exercise. So I was able to achieve that. And what was fun is um, as we were talking, somehow I veered off into something else, um, and made a joke or a reference to something, and she totally understood. Like there was no context to it, very little context. Um, but like if we were to build a video game or a card game or some kind of civilization game, right? And the idea is, whatever country you're in or section of the map you're in, um, the idea is like each turn you get one one item or piece of tech, right? But it has to like naturally come. Um, Here's what we found out. If you're gonna ever start over civilization wise, here's what you need to do: horses, wheat, and trade. If you do that, you're significantly better than everybody. So if you ever play a game, right? Here's what you want in this game. Any game that has some civilization version of thing where you got to build your civilization, horses, all right, are probably one of the most important things we've ever seen throughout history. It is fascinating. That's all you guys need to know. Horses +2 to development, right? Wheat. Oh, dude, horses are so good. Like if it was a board game, right, or a RPG, horses give you like +2 to like to crop growing. It gives you like +3 to technology growth. Like it's like research. Like it's crazy. Horses are the unsung heroes of the last like 3,000 years. That's all I got to say. It was a fun conversation though. I enjoyed it. Um, I stayed a little longer than I intended, but we had a good time. So learned a lot. We learned that if Megan was ever in a video game, she'd be Megan the Stealer or the Megan the Thief, and she would just steal everything all the time.
How adorable is my mom
Yeah.
and my grandma? We went,
Oh shit! Hold
but
on, wrong button.
how adorable is my mom
Because of
and
the
my
volume.
grandma? We went shopping, so I had to go return some stuff. But just watching the two of them, just like wandering around the store, is like the cutest thing I've ever seen. And my mom is adorable. She's always like looking around and buying stuff for everybody else. Like, I don't know. It was just fun. I mean, I can't remember the last time I went shopping with mom, but she is just the most adorable thing.
Shopping with my mom growing up would be like one of those core memories, right? For any number of things. It was like we're at the thrift store, and it was like, uh, go into the rack, the clothing rack, and just change in there. Um, the grocery store shopping, like the fun we would have there. Um, so I haven't physically gone shopping with my mom or my grandma in like forever. Boom, 9 a.m. We hit the store. I needed to return something, and they needed one gift, and then let's look around. But I don't know, man. It was just fun just to watch the two of them. Just off, like, I don't know, man. It was fun. And then like she sees something like on her way out. She's like, "What the fuck's over there?" And there were some stockings, and she's like, "Oh man, lady at work needs 5 of these things." So we're like, like, oh, I don't know. It was just fun, just watching her. And then my, dude, I don't know. I see a lot of like some of the things that I do. I see her do, and I'm like, oh, that's where I get it. Um, so I just wanted to point out that my mom is super cool, um, and my grandma is super cool. I love those two together. One of my favorite things, legit.
All right, so this was from the live stream. That maybe I can start putting the calendar up on the Monday show to kind of show that I'm keeping up with the calendar. I don't think I'm going to have it available for this Monday, but we'll see.
Here's the irony of all of that. Um, I think the next one, like I streamed for like 6 hours, from like 9 to 3 almost, something like that last Monday, just for nothing. Like I was just recording and I was working on some stuff, right? So what's this stupid thing called? Co-working. So I'm working, and then somebody would put on my stream, and then they would work with me, like doing their own thing, like a weird fucking study buddy. Nobody hung out. Oh, a couple of people hung out. I lied. I did a bunch of emails. Um, I set up the show. I in the chat. I updated when I completed something. I did not touch the calendar at all. Like I'm further. I'm like a full month behind on the calendar now. So, um, there's some stuff coming up that I can get caught up on. So if not next week, the week after, you guys will start to see a calendar on the Monday show. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to try and get that done. It's not that hard to do. It really isn't. I wish I could just like, can I pay someone to do? Just kidding. uh, but yeah, calendar, man. I just threw it in there because I said it on the show, so it has to make my pockets. Like, deal with it.
All right, a new episode of Landman does it again,
Man.
directly talking to me. This time, it was the Sam Elliott character, not Billy Bob. So let's take it one step further. If television is talking to me, is that the universe's way of telling me that I still have second chances? Maybe? God, I hope so, because that would fucking suck.
All right. So for 2 weeks, right? And I think I'm obviously looking way too far into what I see on TV. But last week and the week before, so like the episodes like 3 and 4, there was a conversation in it that like spoke directly, like legit. Like I'd have to go back and look at the episode. I think he was looking right at me. Like, to be fair, right? Like most of the time, you get the two-person shot, and they're just talking to each other. I almost want to say that they were looking like Billy Bob Thornton was looking right at me, right? I'm pretty sure he was looking right at me. I mean, maybe I'm misremembering it, maybe. But with the idea of the universe and or that the TV keeps talking to me, right? Like let's say I'm not just overthinking it and just applying everything I see on TV to like whatever's happening in my life and just like tweaking it. Like let's just for 2 seconds. It's just like, hey, universe, you're legit, right? Normally, universe like communicates with me via like frozen water bottles and leaky fridges at my mom's. Um, whatever it was like, what if it was just like, hey, um, this guy clearly cannot decode the message of the leaky fridge and the frozen water bottle. So like maybe we got to be a little bit more direct with this guy. So the universe uses television to talk to me. If that is the case, like the like I'm watching myself on the screen. Okay, if the universe is talking to me, it would not give me a message of something that can't happen, right? Like that's kind of where I was getting at, right? So there's a couple things I would like to like fucking change and do, and right. So this is the reality that I would prefer to live in at the moment, and that I'm not doomed, and it's not all like lost. That the universe is like, hey, there's still a chance, guy. You can still like do something and not be like just a waste of space. So that's the universe I want to live in which I'm going to pick out the universe talking to me. Uh, um, well, oh, hold on. We just watched a movie, Hammer Hackers. Um, it was like the in movies, right? I think Transformer did it, where they use like the television to communicate with the main character, right? Um, or in Hackers, like they were doing something and then they would flash to the TV and it would be very consistent with whatever's happening in the movie. Like that's what I think is happening right now. I'm gonna go with mark this day on the calendar, guys. Ben, not gonna be so cynical today. Tomorrow, sure. Next week, absolutely. Today, a little bit more hopeful. I'm gonna I'm gonna play in this sandbox of maybe good things can happen here. Don't know why or where that came from, but I'm gonna hang out in a minute for a minute. Next week I'll be like, oh, it sucks. Like, what do I do if the next thing I watch on TV is like, it's all over, man. You're doomed. You've lost it all. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I better not see that. That's all I know. All right, I think that was number 5. Commercial for you guys. Hang out. See you guys in 30 seconds.
Pull up a chair for passionate film talk. We're thrilled to announce Cinema Amigos, the exciting new podcast that's about to become your go-to for all things film. Join host Pablo and his friend as they embark on an in-depth journey through their most beloved movies. Each episode is a lively conversation filled with unique perspectives, insightful analysis, and an undeniable love for cinema. If you're ready to deep dive beyond the surface and hear fresh takes on classic and contemporary films, Cinema Amigos is your perfect listening companion.
I like this is the most random thing. So I live streamed some what is it called? I keep forgetting what it's called. Co-working. But basically, it was just me working, and then the idea that other people would come in and work. I am basically lo-fi girl. Like, is there a chance that I could go viral and be the new lo-fi girl? Probably not, because I'm not that cute.
So, um, lo-fi got real big with the idea of hold on, let me show you who Lo-Fi Girl is. Lo-Fi Girl. Okay. So this is actually like I'm actually gonna legit show you guys this. This is fun stuff. Okay, ready? Um, all right. I need a bigger zoomed out version. Um, stand by. Hold on. Okay, hold on. This one here. Okay. There's an ad. Stand by. Okay, hold on. We're gonna skip the ad. All right. So here is Lo-Fi Girl. Okay. And I will give you guys the screen now. Drop down Lo-Fi Girl. Okay. So there's Lo-Fi Girl. Okay. It's not on screen. Stand by. There she is. Okay. Right. Nice side profile. Right. Just working. Right. So the idea is you want to sit down and do some work. You're going to put on this some lo-fi music, and you're just hanging out with Lo-Fi Girl here, just doing some work. Okay. But then, okay, then you go to Ben, and we look at the camera angle Ben had. Dude, this is so funny. Hold on, let's find live uh, lo-fi. Okay, ready? Ready? Legit. Look, same view. I'm Lo-Fi Girl. I did not get 30,000 views or thumbs ups. I got 8. Um, but yeah, I had the lo-fi music going, but I was just sitting here working for 5 hours and 19 minutes. How do I get that to pick up? Like, how do I become new lo-fi? How do I become like old man lo-fi, or like how do I get that to pop off? Because Lo-Fi Girl doesn't interact with you via the chats. I did. I hung out. Um, I need a cat. Where do I put the cat? Does the cat like hang out up here, or is it like constantly just jumping all over things and it's like always in my way? Um, I don't know why I recorded it, but I wanted to. All right, let's just. Um, I think some of it was coming off of the Bam Margera video of just the idea that he just recorded anything and everything. So like maybe I need 5 5 hours of stock footage of me sitting on the side like way over there. Um, I'm gonna play with it a little bit more. I'm gonna play with it somewhere else. But I had another computer, and I just live streamed it. Um, Nikki hung out for a little bit. Kelly hung out for a minute. I think Lasagna and Hammer came in. Um, yeah, so it was fun. It was a good time. So there's a chance I'll do that more on Mondays. I'll do a couple more, just because um, I'm not doing anything anyway Monday. So then the idea is that you get to watch me do nothing and work. And then, like I said, I put updates of when I finish something. Uh, Social media posts, the show, I put shows together, emails. So let's see. I emailed Mr. C, AJ from FanFusion, Andy McElfresh. Uh, I emailed Vinny because I had some stuff I needed from Vinny. Uh, I updated some social posts. Like, oh my, like it's starting to sound like I did almost nothing for 5 hours, but there was some stuff happening. I was researching some stuff. Um, I think I was looking at. Oh, I sent some emails to a couple YouTube creators because I was gonna for Monday's show emailed a couple to get some permissions. So fuck you guys. What were you guys doing? Nothing. Doom scrolling. Why do you get so aggressive, man? But yeah, old man Ben, new lo-fi guy. Like AI would let me take that video and turn it into a cartoon, right? And then I would just have to loop it. I'm gonna try and make and like we got the gnome, which is cool, but what would it look like if we just did a cartoon version of Ben? Nikki would like it. Nikki loves the different versions of Ben. We might have a lo-fi Ben. That's what. Write that down. We did get some suggestions. Moving forward, um, if you want to come hang out, hit me on the chats in the late evenings. Um, you want to do some work, um, or you will eventually use the music for whenever you're working. Send me some submissions. Like, what kind of lo-fi music do you want? We had the recommendation for lo-fi hip hop. Lo-Fi Taylor Swift. So we'll play with some of those a little bit, and I'm gonna play with the lo-fi screens or something. So yeah, I like. I'm working on stuff anyway Monday night, so I was just inviting you guys into the random world in which I literally sat here for almost 5 straight hours. Like I got up like maybe 3 or 4 times. I was focused, man. That's what like I want to be people's motivation. Yes. Like I want people to be like, "Oh, I don't have time to do something," or "I'm not good at it," or um like come hang out with for 20 minutes and do something. Do like come on, hang out. Boom. Right that you finish 2 tasks and call it a day. Like I don't care. Uh more people need to be creative. No excuses. If I could do it, you could do it.
It has been confirmed. My car is making a noise. Um, After listening to it, it has now been identified as a. Okay, so you're driving, and when you hear a motorcycle next to you, and the sound that the motorcycle makes, that's the sound. Or if you're driving by and some guy has like a leaf blower, it sounds like that. No idea what it is. So, but it's better than Vroom. So, I guess that's progress.
Room. Like so it is it's not in my head, right? What is in my head is getting louder. I have no idea what it is. But when I drive, it's in the front passenger side by like the tire or wheel of some kind. But it consistent like again, motorcycles riding next to you and you get that fucking vroom sound. That is the sound my car is making right now. I don't know what that means. Um, two parts. Okay, I don't like it when things don't make no. When I don't like it when things make noise, and I don't know why. Two, if okay, okay. I'm barely an adult, right? Yes, it should get looked at and fixed. Not arguing that, but how wrong am I to be like, if there is no dashboard light indicating there's a major malfunction, that it is not wildly necessary to fix immediately, right? Now, before anybody freaks out, okay, fucking lasagna's getting ready to like come at me. I do have an appointment to take it in on Monday, so I got literally 300 more miles before I can take it in. But I am gonna go get it looked at. Okay, but like I can't be the only person, right? Where if you hear a noise, you turn the radio up, or as long as there's no light, it's okay. Like you kind of just learn to deal with it. Um, I know it's not like the best thing to do because like they have lights for everything else, man. I don't know. It's like half suggested maybe it's a belt or something that's like um, or a pipe or tube like a hose is the word hose came loose and is just like spewing out like I don't know. I don't know what it is. I barely like we know this. Look at that. See, she's just like I'm taking it in Monday. Boom. Like 24 hours would be tomorrow. 36 hours. 36 hours. Boom. No, like 36-ish hours. Taking it in. I'll get it fixed. Um, but yes. How many? Someone put that. It's only me hanging out here, guys. I know we all do it. Who wants to get it fixed, but the urgency is a little bit lower because there is no dash light? Like, I can't be the only person that does that, right? Like, they make jokes about it in TV shows. Like, what was there was one TV show they put a piece of tape over the light because if you don't see the light, then nothing is wrong. What show was that on? I think Big Bang Theory did it once with Penny in her car. Um, there's it's a semi. It's not used as much, but there was a TV trope where people would just fuck you guys. Um, yeah. So we'll see what happens.
Went to a holiday party. Good times, always good times. Um, but what was fun is you get to meet up with people you haven't seen in a while. Got stuck in a conversation with a handful of people that have known me for like legit 20 years. Like, which is crazy. Like they know me longer than most people I know. And it was fun to kind of reminisce for a minute, in which several are surprised that I'm still here because 20 years ago I was a punk. I think we were all surprised that I made it through my 20s.
Oh man, there is like a scary like truth to that. My 20s were amazing, and I was a garbage person. Uh, it was fun. I was holiday party. Uh, hang out with a couple people for whatever reason. I've always like not always, but I'm in with the HR people, so I was hanging out with them. Saw an old trainer, and it was just the idea of like, congratulations, you've been here forever, and then like I'm like I've been here for 21, and then just the idea of like it's fun when you talk to people um, about like how long you've been somewhere, because then there's like that like moment where they're like, holy shit, it has been 20 years. Um, because like a lot of times it's like, oh, it wasn't that long ago, you were just a kid, and then like you bring it up in conversation, and then it's like, holy shit, like that was forever ago. 20 years. Can you imagine like how long 20 years is? Like it's six more than whatever Liam's currently experiencing. Man, Grandma mentioned she has a bunch of people. Like, how many people do we actually know anymore that you've known for 20 plus years? I don't have many of them. I know some, but very few like friends that are 20 plus years. Um, but yes, it's always kind of fun to be like, because there's so one lady I was like, hey, did you think I was good? Do you think I would have made it 20 years? And she's absolutely not. She's like, I didn't. She's like, legit was like, I didn't think you'd make it the year. I did. Um, it is weird looking backwards, right? A lot of things had to happen just right for me to still be there 20 years later. Like I turned 21 in that place. Like that's how much of a like garbage person I was. Um, but there was a bunch of like company changes in like 0506. And then there wasn't some changes, and then just the roller coaster, man. Being at one place. What's interesting is like I worked in an office, so the idea that like obviously the conversations were like uh, you were cool, but you were a punk. And then it was like, you remember when we sat over there and we're like, oh my god, that was like way before the remodel. Um, but just like the whole idea of this, the memory lane aspect of it's like reminiscing with somebody from 20 years ago and be like, man, do you remember when that road was dirt or that building didn't exist? Or like like I didn't even have kids back then. Like it's oh man, I don't know, man. It's fun to talk to somebody 20 years that you've known for 20 years. And it's like and it's only people that you only see like once or twice a year. Because I have people that I've known forever, but we don't always necessarily go backwards and reminisce about everything. You need that one person who's like, I haven't thought about you for years, and I only see you once a year. Remember all that stuff? I'm like, yes. There was a joke. I was like, I'm like, what was it? I still sometimes smell the burning coffee while I work the overnight shift, right? Um, yeah, man, it's interesting. Um, I had some really decent years there. There's some years that I just obviously forgot, like, but 05, 06 was pretty cool. Um, 09, some 12. 2017, like I make jokes with the HR lady to be like, at least I'm not 2017 Ben, because Ben was a mess. Like the idea that I came out okay in 2017, it was touch and go for a minute. But yeah, man, it's kind of cool to just think back and reminisce. Every once in a while, Lasagna and I will be like, "You remember that?" I'm like, I do remember that. But yeah, good times, man. Do it sometimes.
All right. I think we will have some new voiceover commercials. Probably the same commercials, but just some new voiceover work. So we're working on that, and then depending on how that goes and when, I might have a voiceover person for the holiday episode, but then I have to rewrite the script a little bit. But we will see. Maybe it'll be ready by Monday. We'll see.
I don't think it's ready by Monday. Let's check my emails real quick. I did get confirmation that the scripts were received, so like that's a thing. Um, I have a delivery out front that I need to go pick up. Um, so we had those. You guys can remember. Go back a couple. Um, I AI generate the current commercials. Um, I did the voicing for the Bam Margera video. So I like the idea of like I'll use AI obviously for some things, but I think for most of the voice stuff, I think you guys will enjoy it. He rewrote the script on one of them, um, which by all means, like you're reading it, so like I don't give a shit. Like I barely have a general grasp of the English language. So if you want to tweak it, make it look better, then so be it. So um, those will be out soon. We do have the holiday episode coming up in 2 weeks. Yeah, we're recording it on the 21st. Um, I don't think I can get there's a couple of different voice over stuff that I would want to do. Um, there's like one of three ideas that I can go with it. Um, fuck, who read it? Someone read it for me. Nikki did. Um, got some ideas and suggestions, but we'll see. It's definitely better than me trying to read it because like I suck at reading, but otherwise Megan said she would read it too, so we'll see. Voiceover people, if you guys need a commercial, uh, reach out, let me know. We'll help get you a script. I'll ask my guy um, what he would want. Like we'll start doing some voiceover work for you guys. I think you'll enjoy when we see them. So give it like a week or two. We got the holidays coming up, so it might be, people got things to do. Except for Monday night when you could be co-working with me. So as I'm working, you could technically just be like, I'm just saying.
All right. 15 years, shipping and receiving. Like, I'll drink. I stopped drinking energy drinks. I used to years ago drink coffee. why don't why didn't I drink more iced coffee? Right? Like sometimes I just don't want hot coffee, but like an ice machine and coffee equals iced coffee. Like what took me so long to find out that I fucking enjoy an iced coffee?
Oh man. I have no idea why I railed against coffee for so many years. It is part of some people's routines in which they can barely function without fucking 3 cups. Um, it's not enough that I like coffee that I would make coffee at home. But if I'm not drinking energy drinks and I'm saving money there, and they have a coffee pot, so I did think about it after I recorded it. Right, couple of reasons why I didn't make iced coffees back in the day. Uh, Break room used to have like little cups. So like I couldn't make an iced coffee in a little cup because like I need more than this. But there was a change semi recently in which we have bigger cups like that. So it's the last like 2 weeks, man. Like I've been like killing a very large, like not large, just a 16 ounce, 20 ounce, 20. How big is a water bottle? 16. Yeah, 20-ounce glass, dude. I don't know why. It's enjoyable. I enjoy it. Sometimes in the summer, too hot to drink coffee. But for whatever reason, I feel like I'm a genius. Like I discovered fucking iced coffee. Um, I don't drink coffee a lot. Like I have a unique like schedule in which uh coffee. I don't even know if any of those things actually do anything. Like does coffee really do anything for me, and or did the energy drinks really do anything for me? But I know that at one point I stopped drinking coffee because of the caffeine crash. Like that was the problem that I had circa like 14 to 18. Like there was this weird junky like 3 or 4 year time frame in just which things weren't going my way. This medication I wasn't allowed to use anymore. But yeah, caffeine crashes, man. Those and sugar crashes are the worst for overnight. And then I just didn't want to be dependent on drinking coffee the whole night. But I do enjoy a nice iced coffee. I think that's it, everybody.
Get ready to meet your new favorite storyteller. Introducing the brand new podcast, Storytime with Mr. C. For most of his life, Mr. C has found pure joy in sharing tales with friends, family, students, even strangers. Now, he's bringing that lifelong passion directly to your ears. On Storytime with Mr. C, you'll join him as he digs up forgotten classics, hopefully creates some wonderful new ones, convinces a few special guests to share their incredible experiences, and takes us all back to the very beginning of what makes a great story. It's more than just a podcast. It's an invitation to simply hang out, connect, and remember the simple pleasure of a well-told story, like gathering around a campfire, but with better sound quality. Ready to be swept away? Find Story Time with Mr. C. Today on Spotify. Prepare to be amazed, entertained, and perhaps even taken back to a time when all you needed was a good voice and a great story.
I did rewrite that one to make it slightly smaller. I think that one runs like 45 seconds, 42 seconds. Make cold brewed bread. I think she meant coffee. Not the same as iced coffee. You might like it. So here's where, okay, I'm like the laziest person in the world. Like, here's something interesting. Okay. Maybe I can grow up enough to make my own coffee. Because it's like at work, it's already there. Like, right? But the idea that like I had to like, I don't know, man. Um, but I had to have mentioned it somewhere. Like I'm still like a very cluttery person, but I have changed my routine like in the last like 6 months ish. It has to be at least 6 months, maybe a little bit longer. Dude, dishes are done every day, man. Like I don't like so if I can handle doing dishes every day, I should be able to handle make a goddamn pot of coffee or a cup of coffee. I don't know however you guys make coffees these days. I don't know. Um, most of the like the cups are they like I don't want to think about coffee. I do know that I'm not going to buy a coffee machine. Um, I will look into the cold brew thing. Let's play with it. I'll hammer the idea. We'll play with it. Um, Mom still drinks coffee on a semi-regular basis. I think it's interesting. The only time I really do drink a cup of coffee at my mom's is like fucking Christmas. I think like I'll have a fucking cup at on Christmas. I think is the last, and it's only Christmas, and I don't know why. Because she has coffee like if you want a cup, she'll have it ready. Like she's like she'll throw down a fucking cup or whatever. Um, but anyway, we're talking about Patreon people. Patreon. Andy, Nikki, your family, Megan, your family, Joyce, and Enderfrog, EC1, Gooster, Violet, Dad, Courtney, Kit, Lasagna Hammer, and Vinny. Thank you guys for the Patreon stuff. It helps out, man. Uh, it's gonna help with the get some more lo-fi stuff, videos and music. Uh, I want to do some stuff for the Mind Pockets. I'd like to see some cool Mind Pocket animations instead of my fucking slideshow. What else? Uh, Helps you guys get your sweet merch like these guys right here. Um, there's a super secret project you'll hear about on Monday. I've only talked to like 4 people about it. Just throwing it out there, kind of getting a feel for it to make sure it's not the dumbest idea. Um, it's a book, and it has a hard deadline of 6 weeks. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I lied. It has a hard end date of 5 weeks. So 5 weeks from today, it needs to be done. It is one of the coolest whimsy ideas I've had in a while. Um, Concept is there. I don't want to just like rush this thing. Um, I want to actually like put some love into this thing. But it might be the coolest thing to come out of 2023 or shit 2025. My bad. Um, but yeah, hard date. It has to be done in 5 weeks. I don't think it's impossible. I think sit down, work it. Would we 70 pages, 2 minutes per page? How long is that? It's just like what? It was like 2.5 hours. Two and then 2 drafts. I can find that. Like I can have that done on Monday. Monday, I'm not going to. To be fair, I could, but come work with me on Monday, and you can watch me like possibly put together one of the most important projects I think right now. A lot of projects everywhere. This is the one I want the most right now, and I'm confident I can get it done in 5 weeks. Um, I have not run it by anybody in Whimsy, so Kelly, Megan haven't seen it. Sister hasn't seen it. Um, I haven't told mom about it, so um, we'll see. 5 weeks. I honestly think you guys are going to enjoy it. Make sure you sign up for the Patreon because you might be able to get a free book once it comes out. So Tuesday. I don't know. My button's working. We did raise we did raise a couple of bucks. Um, Tuesday I will be going to the school in which we donated adopted a couple of families, and I'll have another interview with a Knot for the 2025 holiday season. Um, so we'll record that. That will come out Monday. No, no, no. Oh, we said Wednesday, right? We want me to try to do it on Wednesday. I think I can have it done Wednesday. Um, but yeah, I think that's everything, guys. Um, I have to wait for the next episode of the podcast I listen to figure out where the rest of the money went. I know where it went, but I can't explain it very well. So, other than that, but hey, man, Mind Pocket 88 done on the books. Um, approximately 11 more weeks, and we're gonna have episode 100. Um, in the chats, hit me up what you think we should do for episode 99, 100. Um, anything weird, crazy, whimsy, um, anything. At this point, I'll take any ideas. In theory, I have a 15-hour live stream for 99. Like, it's gonna look weird. What should I put on the screen? Um, but yeah, let me know. Hit me up. Give me some cool ideas. It's gonna be a big episode. It is an episode I'm gonna throw a couple of bucks on into. I'm gonna throw a couple bucks. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazier than on anything else that I've ever done. Right? Like the amount of money that I spent on the promotion stuff. Like drop in the bucket. Is that the right phrase? Whatever. You know what I mean. But I'm excited for 100, man. I think it's a big day for me. 100 of these things. Can you imagine what 1,000 of these mind pockets sound like uninterrupted, one after another? It is the weirdest. I've done a couple of them. I listened, testing them. Just listening to 1 week's mind pocket with just the audio is so much fun. We'll get into it more when we get closer to it. I will probably live stream as much as I can for that episode. But I think that's all I got for you guys. Um, come back Monday. I did not watch The Last of the Wise Men, but I did watch several other holiday films. Um, you can get a little bit of a peek into the new book that I need to do. And uh, I haven't had a Monday pocket lint ready in weeks. Like, normally it's just like last minute, I throw fucking something together. This one needed a little bit of prep work, some permissions, and for the most part, um, I don't even know if it's gonna like hit well, but I enjoyed what we're doing for the pocket lamp. Like I enjoyed it. So I will see you guys on Monday at noon. Fucking Nooners, baby. I won't have an update on the car because it's gonna go in at 2 or 10. But I bet you they call me during that one to be like, "Oh, we need $500 or $1,000." Happy holidays. So, you guys have a good night. I think that's everything. Talk to you later. See you guys on Monday, and make sure you check out the Vinny episode from last week, episode 149. Fucking mwah. Dude, that guy, like, people love that guy. My mom absolutely fucking loved that episode. Um, Kelly absolutely loved the episode. Like, yeah, it was good times. I don't know if Megan got a chance to listen to it. It was a fun one. We're gonna have him on soon. You guys have a good night. Later. Whimsy.